Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my Trove Let's Play series. Today, we are going to be showing off the Dracolyte Clash Gem, so let's just get it out of the way before I forget. So mine obviously rolled very bad. It rolled a 1-star, and it only rolled critical damage, so it's not really gonna help me out at all. But it still gives me the ability. So when a Burnt Offering detonates, which is your number 1 ability, that is your bombs, it has a chance... if the tooltip doesn't bug out, it has a chance to spawn a mini Dracolyte minion that attacks enemies for a brief duration. So, this ally is sort of like the Neon Ninja, or the Lunar Lancer, or many other... wow, that ping. Many other... I have to learn how to play this class, no. There's so much bad ping, too. Let's fight through it. Many other Clash Gems where... basically, when it starts out, the Clash Gem seems very bad. This Clash Gem has been notorious for people ragging on it, saying it's one of the worst Clash Gems ever. Your minions do not survive. They suck so bad, and stuff like that. And that is true. It is true at the beginning of the game, when you're like 5k PR to even up to like 15k PR. But... once you actually get to the end game, this is one of the strongest Clash Gems out there, because you can have all 6 of your minions up at the same time, and, well, if you can have all 6 up at the same time, it's the same thing as chickens. No one complains about chickens, right? So the thing that makes it so when you hit a certain power rank that you can have all of them up is because when you hit around 15k PR and you're doing ultra modes, you will... first your... let me get that. No, I don't want the rainbow. I want their shadow. All right, there we go. Well, first, that's, you're high enough PR to where your minions are scaling with you to where they can tank a little bit of damage. They'll still probably get one hit sometimes, but for the most part, they're not going to be dying that quickly. And secondly, you're also going to have a pretty good tank, most likely like a candy barb, where the minions won't even have the chance to get hit. So when you combine those two and, you can have up to 6 minions out at once, it's literally the same thing as the Boomerangers chickens. It's just extra 6 times damage per second that can crit off of each other. So, gotta make sure that people know that. I know at the beginning, I even ragged on the Dracolyte's Clash Gem. I was like, wow, the Dracolyte didn't get any love. They got one of the worst Clash Gems ever. Same with the Lunar Lancer. But, as I quickly found out, that actually changes at the end game because, well... the game is just completely different. That's why, like, Shadowhunters aren't the same. Neon Ninjas kind of, like, take over. And, Dracolytes start getting amazing. Lunar Lancers start getting very amazing. Well, Lunar Lancer is always amazing, but his Clash Gem gets amazing. His Clash Gem's pretty poor before then. So, just gotta make sure that that's clear, because I don't want any misinterpretations. Also, it's to let you know that, hey, the Clash Gem is actually good at the end game, in case you do want to play the Dracolyte, and you do have a, specific PR where you can, get to that power rank of 15k and use the Clash Gem to its full ability. As you can see, even right now, like, he's not dying in one hit. Sure, I'm only in U8, but I'm barely in U8. I'm only 6.8k power rank, and that guy tanked the boss for me. So it's still pretty good, even at this low power rank. And, yeah... he's just, it's a good Clash Gem. I misinterpreted, or I guess I misinformed a lot of people when when the patch first came out. But, I mean, no one had 15k power rank back then. The highest was 10k during the first week. So, not really anybody knew that it was good at the end game. But now that there's more information out there, it is, it's tested. It's very good. A lot of people that run Ultras already know that, but this is for the people that, hold Shadowhunters dear to their hearts, and they think every other class sucks. That is untrue. This is for you guys. Now, where is it? The Dracolyte. With this costume. Look at the colors of this costume. I never noticed how... I didn't know the shading was like this, but I didn't notice how perfect this costume is, considering my ally that's going to be coming out soon. I'm going to be releasing that later on today, where I'm going to show, the 25 minutes or so that I was on trans stream yesterday, and I'm going to, show you them creating the ally live. They only got it, like, halfway done. It's, they only have 20 minutes to show it off, because they have to get through all 9 streamers. But if you see that later, and then come back to this video, it's perfect. Like, the colors are line up perfectly, so if you guys are Dracolytes, rock that Turtleborn costume so you can get my ally, because it literally fits it perfectly. I have a turtle, which its colors are dark green and very bright white, like just pure white. It's literally the same colors. It's the same color scheme, which is pretty cool. And I can't wait to get my own ally, obviously. Even if I'm not going to be playing the Dracolyte, I'm just going to have him rocking all the time. And they said it will take around 2 to 3 months for it to be released. They were just making it, quickly on stream for the time being, and they're going to be working on them. But like they said, they will have to, they still have to actually patch the actual game, not just get our allies in as soon as possible. So it won't be for a while. Also, you can only get them through Streamer Dream boxes. So, if you have to win a giveaway to get it in the first place, and then you have a chance to get it, there's still going to be like 18 Streamer Dream allies, and then there's going to be the Roboraptor and the Bellfire Wings. So there's going to be 20 items that you have to try to go through before you can get it. Obviously, you can get it on your first one, or you can get it on your 20th one. So it's not guaranteed, but I guess if you frequent Twitch, you have a lot more chances to win it. I can also see about, getting codes for my YouTube alongside Twitch, maybe. I don't know. I have to talk to them about that. I don't know how lenient they'll be with that. Because for the most part, they only, support streamers. I was invited as a streamer, even though my YouTube is, like, huge compared to every streamer out there. Because just the streaming community isn't that big. The YouTube community is kind of where it's at. Which is why I don't really understand why they don't support YouTube. Because YouTube is a lot bigger than Twitch. But hey, I mean, that's up to them, I guess. That is their decision. They did just release like this creator program thing, but I tried applying for it. I'll have to just email them, I guess, because it wouldn't let me log in. I don't know what was the problem, but I'm already part of the creator program, but I wanted to see, because they did mention, like, hey, if you're a YouTuber, you get support too. I was like, well, sign me up, because I'm tired of only getting support as a streamer. But again, it was bugging out, and it wouldn't let me go into, like, I could log into the Tron website, but every time I logged in, at the bottom of the page, it just said sign in. It didn't say, like, apply here or, go here or anything like that. It was just like sign in, and I press it, and it just refreshes the page like that. That's literally all it does, is it refreshes. No, my flask. It just refreshes the page. So I'll have to just, send them an email. I'm already part of the program anyway, so it's not like I have to apply. But I saw YouTube. I'm like, are they gonna finally support YouTubers? And it didn't work, so I don't know. I cannot tell you. If you're a YouTuber and you would like some support from Tryon, I don't know yet. I'll have to message them. And Chronozilla reminds me, and I'm just randomly reading chat. Twixler handed out a bunch of Paul Estebans during the live stream yesterday as well, so I did pick myself up one. Currently, only devs give them out, so that's pretty cool, because, well, devs give them to some streamers to give out as well, but I don't stream, so I'm never online when they are. So she, sent a lot of people some whispers of some codes, and I got one. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool mount. Obviously, I'm still going to rock the Tank Turtle. Even when I get Gonda, I'm still going to rock the Tank Turtle, because there's no mount that compares to it. But still pretty cool mount nonetheless, and, you can only get them from the devs right now. So it's pretty unique, I guess. So yeah, pretty cool looking mount. I like it a lot better than the Griffin, because the smaller wings look better on this guy than they do the Griffin, because Griffins are notorious for having very large wings. So it doesn't really fit, but, not going to complain about free awesome mount that's kind of exclusive right now. So yeah, thank you once again, Twixler, for handing those out. It does lag right now. It's been going on this entire video. But yeah, once again, just to kind of recap, the Dracolyte class gem may seem a little underwhelming at first, but it does ramp up pretty high at the end game, especially when you get more critical hits. The more critical hit you get, the more apparent it is about how much damage it does. Same thing with most class gems. The Neon Ninja, once it kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, I talk about the Neon Ninja all the time, but that's because at my power rank, it's amazing. But if you're below, like, 13, 14, 15k power rank, why did I take that portal? It's not gonna perform as well, because it's all about critical hit. Same thing with this guy, same thing with the Boom Ranger. Basically, same thing with every class besides the Shadow Hunter. That's why the Shadow Hunter seems so attractive, I guess, at the early game, because he attacks so fast that he has the most chances to actually crit. Because if he had no crit, then the Shadow Hunter would actually not be as, like, apparently amazing as he is with crit, because it's all about critical hit in this game. The more crits you can get, the higher the damage you're going to output, because critical damage multiplies your damage, and you can stack up a lot of critical damage at 6 0.8k, I have 322%, meaning it's going to triple my damage every time I crit on top of anything else I have. So that is why the Shadowhunter seems so amazing at the early game, because he has the highest chance to crit, because he attacks the fastest with, because you can't get 100% critical hit at that low power rank. It's literally impossible. So every class, if they had 40% critical hit, Shadowhunter is going to crit the most. That means he has the highest critical hit chance, basically. It's not technically the highest critical hit chance, but it's the highest critical hit output. So hopefully that explains it a little better. I do explain it every single video, but you know, I still get those comments, which is why I keep, you know, explaining it. So this will be the last dungeon, because, well, we already made it apparent that this clash gem is pretty good. Even at the lower end, my minions aren't getting one-shot, like some people said, when the patch first came out, and I got all my information from most people that didn't even have the clash gem. So, yeah, pretty good, even at this low end. They do kind of take down their HP, just like Tomb Raiser minions. As you can see, maybe I can zoom in. As you can see, they're dying and nothing's actually hitting them. Oh, actually, maybe they were getting hit. Well, that was a bad showing, but they do. It's the same thing as the Tomb Raiser minions. They do tick down to eventually die, and they can still tank. As you saw, they were tanking an actual boss for me a couple dungeons ago. So pretty good. Also, this costume is amazing because it fits my ally like literally perfectly. So if you play Dracolyte, you know, check out this costume. It's pretty cool nonetheless, and then, you know, maybe in a couple months you'll have an amazing ally that looks exactly like it. So that'll be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like. Remember, you can actually see my ally be created live. Well, it's not live anymore, but, you know, you'll be able to see it when it was live in a few hours from now, and I will see you guys then.